If you're running Facebook advertisements and you're having trouble converting that into real deals, Carl White and Chris Johnstone got you covered. They figured that stuff out. They've got an ongoing webinar series on how to get it done. You just click this banner you see right here over on your right. Might have to scroll down a little bit, and I'll also put it down below.
All right, Frank, think about this.
Okay.
Being rate locked into your house.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
Think about this, guys. Being rate locked into your existing home. Now, what does this mean? What it means is that fewer people right now who own homes are willing to sell their homes because it will cost them quite a bit more to borrow money, the same amount of money that they took out on their existing home that they're currently living in.
Makes sense.
Now, this is one of the problems of getting, rates in the threes, right?
Yeah, right. So, Bobby bought a home 3 years ago and took out a $300,000 loan at 3.875%.
Got it.
Now Bobby's house is worth $600,000. He wants to buy a $525,000 house. He puts $250,000 down, that being the proceeds from the sale of his home, less the fees. Now he has the same loan balance, basically, right? But the difference is, one, higher property taxes, of course, and two, Bobby's now paying 5% on a $300,000 loan rather than 3.875% that he paid on the same amount of money just a few years ago.
Wow, see, this can be a problem, right?
Gets tough.
It's interesting because we look at how rates affect a buyer's purchasing ability, not really how it affects the impact on a seller.
Further, consider if rates go up to 6%. Not my fictitious seller Bobby, who'll be paying over 2% more to borrow the same amount of money that he owes on the home he bought 3 years ago. So it's having an effect, definitely having an effect on the inventory market.
And rates going up is just going to really exacerbate this, okay, guys? See, new home construction right now, it's up 4% because builders are seeing the crazy demand and are building houses as fast as freaking humanly possible. Get while the getting's good, guys, right? But existing homes, on the other hand, let's just put it this way, okay? According to the Mortgage Bankers Association, the market for existing home sales underperformed potentially by an estimated 273,000 homes on a seasonally adjusted year-over rate. That's crazy.
That's right. So real estate agents lost out on basically 250,000 transactions in the past 12 months because sellers didn't want to sell and buyers having a hard time buying. By the way, the flip side of this coin is that desperate buyers are looking at new subprime and adjustable rates to increase their buying ability in our increasing rate environment.
So is this really happening right now? You bet your ass it is. There's just one problem here, Frank. Okay? All of these numbers that we just shared with you, they take out the human component of the equation.
True.
See, these numbers forego the fact that when fictional Bobby moves, sure, his interest rate is going to move up a bit and he's going to pay a bit more in taxes, but he's probably going to lose mortgage insurance, right?
Yeah.
And because in Frank's scenario, Bobby now has $250,000 spending money after the sale of his house. He now has more authority to pick and choose exactly where he wants to live and exactly the house he wants to live in. And what's that worth?
Well, maybe buying your first home is a compromise. Like the Stones saying, you can't always get what you want.
But you can try sometimes.
Right. But once your house appreciates, like our fictitious Bobbies did, your second home's kind of like Rick Ocasek of the Cars, who's saying, just what I needed.
Just what I needed.
And did you know that bridge troll married Paulina? I mean, they're still married to Paulina.
I know, Paulina.
Right.
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh.
and Paulina, like Cindy Crawford and Christy Brinkley, still pretty smoking hot.
Still pretty smoking hot. Totally smoking hot. My
I'll put
God.
those 50-plus-year-olds up against any supermodel today. Seriously, right about now, Google is your best friend.
Check it out. So, realtors, that's your message, really. Sell the quality of life in a move up. If you allow your potential listee to get caught up in just the numbers, the answer will more than likely be no. I ain't going anywhere. Now, if you frame the conversation about lifestyle, then it's a totally different story. Maybe it's proximity to a park or a coffee shop or a tricked out backyard with a built-in fireplace and a bitchin' pool.
Yeah.
Or maybe a 3-car double deep garage. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's a great front room for becoming that entertainer you always wanted to be. Look at their existing home and sell the potential lifestyle improvement because that's what this market is calling for. No, that, my friends, is what this market is screaming for.
I love that angle.
Thank you.
I love that angle.
I think it is a good one.
It's you're selling a change in lifestyle.
You know, this is going to be a stupid analogy, but it's totally true.
Right.
My last mattress I had, man, we wore this thing out. I got a soft one, and it was
Sure.
just, you know.
Got the 2 dips in it.
Yeah,
where you just-
but I kept with it because it was relatively new, and I hated it. And so when I got my new mattress, I said, screw this. I'm getting a whole new bedroom set. I'm getting a new frame. I wanted a big thing so I could put my books back here when I
Yeah.
read at night.
Yeah.
I want a hung TV. I want the perfect mattress. And I just went and got everything. I said, you know why? Because you're always on your feet or your back. So I'm going to make this great. Now, every time I go to bed, I'm like, this is wonderful. It's exactly how I wanted it. It's the same thing with a house,
Interesting.
but bigger.
Interesting. Good thought. So put that into your marketing. In fact, why don't you share some of your ideas on this down below in the comments? That would be great. It would help everybody.
You got to get creative with your marketing right now, guys, because, yeah, there are a bunch of no's out there. Yes, we all know there's limited inventory. It's not that people don't want to sell or don't see the opportunity to sell, but we as salespeople, I don't think are doing our job. Sell that lifestyle.
It's time to change your lifestyle. List with me. I like it.
Yeah.
You guys have a great day. Forward, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you later here at the National Real Estate Post.
Later.